together, everyone a seed. Half of us are satisfied, me and Scorcher. Half of us in bleed.
Nice.
Dan and Speed, United didn't win. Guys, guess what I just found out? We back, baby. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Dan. Do your thing, please.
I'm going through a lot, man, but I'll do it because that's my job. But I'm slightly in mourning. Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. Yes. Energy up. Welcome back to the greatest football pod on planet Earth and outside of planet Earth. You have myself, Walks, Scorch, SB, and Jess, formerly known as
Wrong and Strong. But today,
it's laptop Jess without the laptop. Guys,
no, it's laptop less.
Laptop less.
Nice.
Oh, Lord.
Nice.
Yeah, trust me. Guys, welcome to Armchair Gaffers. This is...
The way you've just got the sweets,
Balancing.
it's making me uncomfortable.
This is the story of my life, uncomfortability.
It's like you're like Everton.
See, my gym bro says, Jess, we're uncomfortable when we're comfortable.
I see.
nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to
P.
Self-help.
Sean Dyche.
Yeah. Guys, welcome to Armchair Gaffers. Today I will be doing the easiest job in the world, which is Dan's job, where you sit on the podcast, talk shit to everyone, make them feel like trash by demeaning their takes, and saying slick things that really have no meaning.
He done that to me recently the other day.
He does it to everyone. It's nothing personal.
Okay,
it's nothing personal. What was that?
That was a sigh.
That was a I felt that. So guys,
I'm out.
I will be your host today. I'm gonna show you guys you do not need a laptop
To
succeed.
Yeah,
we had a tremendous weekend of Premier League football.
some would say.
Yeah, some late. This week's. If we had to call this weekend's match week 5, anything, I'll call it the late show.
Yes.
Understand?
I'd agree.
Because the amount of late goals, it was just crazy. I turned away and then
Turn around as well. Turn
around,
Sunday, was it today?
bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart.
A few turnarounds, a few comebacks.
And then MNF is like, what's tomorrow's Burnley?
Leeds.
No.
I'm just saying things. I'm just saying things.
Someone.
Forest.
Leeds beat Millwall today, so I'm a bit
Langer and the
upset.
boys.
Anyway, guys,
just keep going.
we digress. We're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna run through all the weekend's big games. A few upsets. We're gonna start in Manchester, in Manchester United Sporting Directive.
Why are you looking
2 weeks ago, prior to the international break, Manchester United were very unlucky to lose 3-1 to Arsenal, and they had 2 weeks to gather their thoughts and come back and show everyone that loss was just a fluke because they deserved to be Arsenal. And so they went ahead and showed us that loss was not a fluke and they did not deserve to be Arsenal, losing 3-1 at home to just a regular Brighton side. So
Not a regular Brighton side.
this is the normal Brighton team.
It's not a normal Brighton.
This is the normal. This is what we've come to expect of Brighton.
This is not the normal Brighton team.
I want to do my job
Six
today.
changes, Brighton. That's what it was.
Yeah, they got rest players for the Europa League. So, you're saying it wasn't as strong? Is that what you're saying?
Some people are saying it was B team.
It may have been the B team.
Brighton B.
Who was that centre back with the blonde hair?
That's the guy that I don't really think is that good. Van Heck. He's not all that.
So I'm here today because I want to get Dan's thoughts for once. And so let's get straight into it. Going into this game, Dan, as a United fan, as a Manchester United Sporting
Directive
fan, how confident were you going into this game?
I would say not massively so. I think the positives and the hope, and it's the hope that kills you. The hope I had was United's home record.
You are.
Which is now gone.
Transference.
Don't really lose at home. Few clean sheets here and there. A few. Was it 13 last year? Went to De Gea. So some of those home wins contributed to that. But on the whole, I'd say I wasn't massively confident. Brighton have been playing better than United for a while. They don't have the circus around them. It all seems to be Goldilocks zone.
Do you remember
Shout
when
out to
De Zerbi did have a little mini circus when he first came in? When Trossard was trying to he's like,
But he kind of just doesn't. He just didn't care.
patterned it. No, he patterned
It's
it.
patterned. So United had all that nonsense going on. The injury list continues. But yeah, on the whole, I'd say wasn't massively confident. But I thought the team with better individuals might come out on top. But that wasn't the case. I'd say somewhat of a schooling past the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, Dan. SB, I want to go straight to you.
Why are you smiling?
Probably less
Why
composed than me.
We need some balance in this pod.
Yeah.
That was far too composed and level. So
I was reading
SB, where was the game?
Pre-written statement.
Where was the game lost for Manchester
Slide
United
across the
against
table.
Brighton yesterday?
Where was it lost?
Yeah.
That's a really tricky question, you know. That's a really, really, really tricky question. Like, really tricky question.
Usually SP's
Because
got the answers as
it's
well.
like-
This is bleak, man.
Houseway.
It's like, where do I start? Is it the defense that looks horrible? The midfield, Casemiro, Rashford being greedy.
Whoa. Is someone else other than just bad-mouthing Rashford?
Yeah, no, so
Yeah, I think it's time. It's time.
Whoa, no. We don't do that. No. Whoa.
It's
Slow
not his
down.
fault, though.
Slow
It's not his
down.
fault. It's not his fault, but it's
When
time.
you say it's time, what do you mean?
He might be a problem. He might be a problem.
whoa. Hold on.
He might be a problem.
What is going on?
When you say a problem,
I'm one of Russia's biggest fans, as you guys know.
yes, defender.
Bro, defend him. Defend him to the death. But bro, how are we meant to sustain attacks or retain possession when every time we give the ball to him, he shoots
Yes.
or he runs into a blind alley?
I'm not speaking to that. I'm asking questions.
No, but last season, he was actually combining assists, was getting involved. This season is a bit of a one-man army. It's like, you know, like
a
it's like-
wrecking ball.
we're playing trios and two men are dead and he's the one survived. And he's got the piece to buy man back, but he's not really buying man back from the buy station. He's cracking on. It's like, bro, get the team back, bro.
He's trying to clutch it.
Yeah,
he's
it's like, bro,
trying to
get the
do
team
clutch.
back, bro. It's nearly final circle.
You don't need to do
The
that.
shop's there.
X has been going wild these last 24 hours, saying that
That's Twitter for the older fans.
if he passed, if you Hoyland would have had a hat trick.
So there was an example yesterday where Hoyland did nice little bit of hold up play just inside Brighton's half, turned, slapped it out to Rashford on his left foot, ran into the box, and Rashford kind of dilly-dallied, beat his man, but chose to shoot as opposed to
But
squaring.
that one on the lefty, innit?
On the left,
That one though,
side net.
I thought, I did think people were being a bit, you know, when people are bombing on a little bit, because it's like, you're asking Rashford to do a lot on his lefty to maybe not score.
I look to Garnacho last year against Man City, similar setup, went on the outside, squared it, might be on his preferred foot or his stronger foot, but it's the idea of it. He didn't even attempt, he didn't see Hoyland,
Bro, he doesn't see.
which
Doesn't
is
see.
annoying for me.
His press.
That's just one example.
His
of it, I
press,
think.
like not only, so we just spoke about with the ball. His press, he can't be trusted in the press team, in a team that presses.
Guys, I know I'm not speaking today. I did see a clip on the internet, very brief clip, about 15 seconds long. Rashford pressing the ball. What's the opposite
Pressing is
of
generous, yeah.
what's the opposite of the word intense?
Lackluster.
Burst.
What's the superlative of lackluster?
Supremely lackluster.
Lackluster, supremely
Lackluster
he's running.
squared, yeah.
If you guys have seen it, he is literally closing the ball down. A walking pace will be a compliment. He's just
one extreme or the other. He's either sprinting 100 miles like a headless chicken, like Conor Gallagher, or
Shout out
Messi.
Conor Gallagher
Or-
kicking on.
or
dog.
he's just walking around.
Yeah.
But bro, we're a mess, man. Like, look at the team. Look what Ten Hag has to do with. Like, I'm not gonna Ten Hag deserves a lot of criticism because some of his team selections.
Yo,
For what? Let's talk. What are these critiques? Because
Can I circle back on 10?
Yeah.
Just whilst we're-
you haven't
whilst-
said a lot.
whilst we're on Rashi,
Rash.
Rash,
LeBron
Rash.
James of soccer ball.
LeBron. Do you know what it is? I'm going to speak for Jess because Jess, when people were saying Jess is a hater, Jess is a pagan,
Terrorist.
Jess is a terrorist. Jess is a troll. They said all these things, yeah. And the truth is,
He is.
yes, but a lot of the things that people are saying right now today, Jess said ages ago. And it's the thing, Jess was looking like a fool. Yeah, people were talking about how sick Rashford was playing, and Jess was like, he's not playing sick. He's scoring. He has output, but he's not actually playing well. If you actually look at how he's playing, he's not actually playing well. And we was having a discussion about Matoma. And man was saying Matoma is an example of somebody really playing well. Like, he might not have the same sort of output, but he's really playing well. And you fast forward a little bit, and it's like you kind of expect Rashford to not so much play well, but score.
Be clutch.
Yeah, I did notice last season. I will say something. Not last season, but the year before, Rashford would have loads of chances, and as a United fan, you probably know he missed quite a few chances. And I felt like
That was
last
the Ralph season where Ralph kind of wanted to get rid of him, innit?
yeah, and I felt like last season was just the opposite of that, where he's getting the same chances and just getting the rub of the green, and the ball's going in there. And
The rub of the green, because he is clutch.
I said that's how
He
I
scores
felt.
Goals.
That's how I felt.
Do you know the other thing
But
as
I'm
well
with
that's
you
a
if
bit
they're not playing well stuff.
You know the other thing that's a bit misleading as well? Like, everyone says he had 30 goals last season, which he did.
Europa League and League Cup.
That's fair.
But he had 17 in the league, which don't really hit the same.
I
For
don't
me,
think so.
no, I'm not. No.
For the level of hype.
Wait. I'm not saying.
17's the new 20, you know.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying 17 goals isn't a lot of goals. 17 goals is a good amount of goals, a good return. But what I'm saying is the feeling you get thinking somebody got 30 in the league, or 30 in maybe a combination of the Champions League and the Premier League, is not the same feeling you get of 17 in the league and some other goals. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's a bit reductionist, man.
Maybe, yeah.
Had like
Might be.
isolating.
No, I might be.
Yeah,
I might be.
a little.
What
I
I
might be.
but
But I might be bang on as well, though.
What I like to do is look at
Gaffers,
the
let us
caliber
know,
of
man.
opponent that he's scoring a lot of his goals against. He no one scored against Arsenal.
Oh, you're
I don't want to know. I don't want to
Wait,
do that. That's not
don't-
fair.
If
That's
there's
not
one
fair.
person we're not going to talk about caliber of goals here, or teams that he scores against,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Marcus
he-
Rashford.
he don't pick and
He
choose,
has
man.
smashed
He's
everyone.
not a flat
for
track
goals,
guy.
bro.
No, but I'm saying there's a lot of my point anyway. Where I was going with it is when you look at the kind of output, right? His output in the league is similar to there's a lot of other guys.
Tony was up there last year.
Like
you got the Haaland.
Heung-min Son on a bad season, same joints. Worst season, his worst one. He's bun out, he's dead.
Last year,
He got 14, no, 14. Got
He
14.
turned it on a bit, yeah.
Like it's like he's scored a hat trick there. But my point is though, this is not.
Son's a good player as well.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it doesn't. It kind
He's not
of
deserving.
misleading a little bit.
I think when you contrast it to how shot he looked the year before, I think there was a reason why United fans were excited about it.
No, but it weren't just United fans though.
It was.
Like, I was saying it was. It
Yeah,
felt
no,
like
I think when you
football.
look at it,
people saying
and he
bonkers
was
stuff.
awful the year before, and like when
No, this is good. This is more a reflection of good work from Ten Hag to get him back into a space where he's delivering this. But it's not. Let's not, because I was hearing insane things. There was a little period between
come outside Mbappe.
January to maybe March,
Was it
Feb,
post- I think he was better pre-World Cup, you know, Rashford.
and they was talking about the Mbappe's name,
Come outside.
Vinny Jun. I was like, you got to right now. You got to deal with Matoma because he's outside.
I call Matoma a fun player.
Yes.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's fun.
But then whenever I watch him against a bigger team, it's not super crazy. But he'll
Did
do
you not
something
see his?
mad against Wolves.
Did you not see his touch on volley against Liverpool?
Yeah. That is fleeting.
Exquisite.
But it's top, and that's why I think that's why I think it's fun. But yeah, away from that, we didn't get onto the Ten Hag critiques. What are the criticisms?
Guys, I'm a bit concerned when a person at a press conference doesn't lie. Okay, we're all grown up people here, and we need to understand that you don't have to tell everyone all your business. So when he was asked about Jadon Sancho, and he said he doesn't know if Sancho will play for United again, I feel like that was the wrong thing to say, because he could so easily have said, "We're waiting to get him back in the squad." Yeah. So
How would he?
why would he say that?
Oh, I get you. Oh, sorry, I get what you said.
Public
Why would-
image.
Why would you not lie? But
Yeah.
it's pretty ridiculous though. Guys just wrote a statement, then I'm gonna stay like the next week later. Yeah, man. Like,
Yeah,
You could
it's
get-
ridiculous, and that's what you got to do. Manchester
You
United
could get
Sport
into the
Directive.
squad.
This is what you have to do. What do you think of Ten Hag right now? Because a lot of people saying Ten Hag out. They're looking at the
I'm
sack
seeing
race.
silly things like him to be sacked by Christmas and all this stuff. It is genuinely bonkers how quickly things can turn. Because one minute you're flavour of the month, and then next is leading El Sacico. As it stands, I think up to now he's got credit in the bank. Definitely not without fault. Some of the team selections, I guess the style at times is left wanting. Some of the substitutions, even yesterday taking off Højlund, but I think that was probably like
Injury.
a pre-agreed thing that he's going to play a certain amount of minutes, and he looked well. So he looked good, and there's I guess a big fixture in the week as well. But yeah, Ten Hag isn't without fault, but on the whole, I think he's a breath of fresh air, and I think United are better with him as it stands than without.
Bro, he's had 3 right wingers write statements, bro.
Yeah, we need to log off the
on.
Notes app.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
sick of it. Interviews,
like-
Notes app.
Every press conference, I don't even think
yeah.
he gets a question about football while we're playing crap. Once we lose,
He's
and then
had
it's
to deal with a
press-
lot
it's
off
a
the
post.
pitch.
And then he's lying. But I said a couple of weeks ago, he's starting to lie in his press conferences. Like last year when we used to lose, we didn't play great. He used to come out, say what was wrong, what needs to change.
Yeah, you should keep it.
Yeah,
real,
now
but-
we're like losing to Brighton, and he's like, yeah, but Brighton spent money. It's like, what?
bro, he said,
Oh, we're playing Arsenal. He's like, oh, it's not offside. You got to check the lines.
Yeah.
Or what else did he say against Arsenal?
A few of the night, so the Wolves thing as well.
A
Like, there's a thing where he
penalty.
said that we've been kind of
Yeah, it's a lot
unlucky.
of things. He's lying. It's like 10. We keep conceding the same goal. Every time we concede a goal, it's
Some
the
of
same
those goals yesterday, man.
Run down the
very soft.
line, cut back
To the second
and then
six.
there's always some runner or striker pulling off, and they score the same goal. So it's like,
yeah.
if we can see this as armchair gaffers,
Yes.
just armchair gaffers, why Ten Hag with all of these sports scientists, analysis, video analysis gurus that you got from Amsterdam somewhere in
all
a
over the place. Yeah.
fucking Dexter laboratory? Like, why can't they tell you or show you the issue? And why can't you fix it?
Do you think it's a case?
That's the question. No. That's the real question.
I'm gonna say, do you think it's a case of Ten Hag being wrong and strong because he signed Casemiro? That was he signing.
Yes.
He signed Antoine. That was his signing.
Yes.
Ericsson was also his signing.
Yes.
Licha, he's signings. He's signing.
Yes.
So and Onana, he's
Yeah,
signings.
it's a
Yes.
team,
So,
yeah.
like, these are his people, so he has to play them. He has to live by and die by.
No, he doesn't have to play.
No? Wrong.
playing
That's what I'm saying.
well.
Is it a case of Ten Hag possibly being wrong and strong?
Potentially. But the other thing is also you said about is can he fix it?
That remains to be seen. That's the bread and butter in it. That's whether he stays or goes.
Because
I think he can.
you know what my thing is with Ten Hag? Like, we're here a season later, and the problems that Man U had before he came in, they've got the same problems. Like, they might just be in a slightly different area, but it's just the same thing. Like, some problems off the field, media leaks. It's the same thing. I was hearing all this stuff about standards, and I remember he came in about, if you got an issue, you don't go to the media or your agent, your first protocol is to come to my... That's not what's going on, yeah?
Is that him though?
Listen to this. I don't care. I'm not doing some clever bit of I'm doing Ten Hag is the gaffer and the problems are the same. So you see, like the dodgy away record United had under Ten Hag is similar to like Ole's dodgy home record. Same thing.
But then that's not the same thing though, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. It's the same thing,
it's-
just in a different,
So
different
it's not
dimension.
like it's a somewhat of a tenuous link.
Maybe like you're fixing one problem and another problem arises. But my point is though, we're not moving into a space of betterness, in my opinion. And I look at Ten Hag as well. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what is your football like. Me, I'm sure we all watched his Ajax. Yeah, you've come to Man United, and now I zoom out a little bit. You're playing at more time, similar formations to previous Man United managers, similar players, the ones that you still have in similar positions, and you're playing similar. Your thing is to play out from the back, but you didn't think De Gea could do that because he's not that way in class. So you just sack that off and just binned off your whole thing, and just kind of just played similar football to what other gaffers have. Like, you might have, within the confines of that, got a bit more out of individuals here and there, but generally, it as an outsider, it doesn't really look that different. Like, you see, like now, it looks really different because, like, the goalie, where you had a goalie that didn't really used to play, now this goalie's playing a lot, but it's just the same problem is moved into a different place. So like now, instead of like building up from the back through the thirds, yeah, like you couldn't do that before because of De Gea.
Yeah.
So like somehow the ball would get maybe
somehow,
and then but when Man United would have control of the ball, maybe you start from the middle third. Cool, whatever. Now it's a case of like the middle third is a problem, but the initial third, but we're back with the same thing. Like we're not fixing problems and getting closer to the final.
It's only one year, though.
Think he's tried to fix these things?
I don't care.
You can't just keep saying you don't care.
No, I don't know. Because you're talking to me about what he's trying. I'm sure every manager apart from Conte is trying to make things better.
He's trying, yeah.
Apart from Conte.
So then,
apart from Conte, he doesn't try to make things better.
And you bring in midfielders that can play. You bring in a keeper. You bring in a forward who's
mobile.
He brought in
Mason Mount. He brought in Mason Mount and made it worse.
A dynamic midfielder who's played how many games? 2 games. We're writing him off as well.
No, I'm not writing him off. I'm saying I don't think it's a good. I don't think, me personally.
How can we?
I don't think Mason Mount is a progressive signing for Manchester United. That to me is like status quo.
You don't think it's a step up?
But it's one balance.
I don't know. I don't think that.
You can't keep saying I don't know. You don't think it's a step up on Fred or McTominay?
I don't think that.
Or the Pereiras and all these other cloggers that have previously walked.
I think them man, none of these men are the complete player that you lot need. Like the things he's got going.
That's not my question.
So no, if you the answer to your question is no.
Isn't a step up on Fred or McTominay?
I don't think so. No.
Fair, that's fair.
That's like, I'm just being honest.
That's fair.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think like what type of midfielder do I prefer? Probably Mount, but I don't think like for the problems Man United got, I don't see Mount being some solution. I don't see Mount being some solution. That's why fucking Amrabat's here.
You know, you can sign more. You can have 2 players to do more. There's more than one role in midfield. Find someone that can press and can play in multiple different positions.
Yeah,
you can sign someone else who could take it off the defense.
But my assumption is when everybody's biting their nails on transfer deadline day, crossing the fingers, hoping to get Amrabat in on loan.
Yeah,
that to me says, right, this is a bit of an emergency, and maybe I'm mad because to me, Mount looks like an additional player that isn't necessary. Like what position? So is Mount in the first team 100%?
I would say yes.
I think he was meant to get Amrabat from 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay, cool. But
coming last day is not Ten Hag. Always a panic buy when I wanted this guy 3 weeks ago when we've just bought Onana. So
you see, Mount is he because the P's got spent on Mount. The P's didn't get spent on Amrabat, who was available and willing to come the whole time. Mount was a player that you lot had to fight tooth and nail to get. Am I saying something mad there?
Fight with who though?
Did you not have to work hard to get Mount away from Chelsea? Did you not pay 65 M's? Yeah, I know, but did you not pay 65 M's? Yeah. A significant P that we all think is probably a bit overpaying for Mason Mount at this current.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it fighting tooth and nail. No one else was in for it.
Okay, cool. So you worked hard for Mason Mount.
Paid a lot for him.
Cool. So to me, that sounds like Mason Mount seems like more of an important signing to Man U than Amrabat. But I'm trying to understand where his position is in the first 11 because he's come in and the team doesn't seem, I could be wrong, doesn't seem like he's progressed. But it looks like we don't know yet because he ain't played yet. Yeah. But if Amrabat does play, you'd think that a player coming in on deadline day on a loan, like couldn't sort. Maybe there's no finances because he's getting whatever the reasons are. A player coming in on deadline day that plays in a similar area of the pitch. If he is gonna play,
different roles. Scorch.
I know.
Don't play the same roles.
I never said they do. I said they play in a similar area of the pitch. But you'd think, maybe he's more important to the first team.
Amrabat.
Me, just because all this stuff.
We'll see, man. Like we'll see. Casemiro looks like at times he might need some load management. So I could see Amrabat possibly playing where Casemiro plays.
Yeah, I could see that as well.
And a Mount playing at the same time. But I think he's probably more interchangeable with Amrabat and Casemiro, I'd say. Probably more interchangeable, I'd say Mount, Bruno, depending on the role, and Mount and Eriksen, I'd probably say are more interchangeable. But yeah, these things remain to be seen. But yeah, as it stands, we're right. There are things we can critique him on. I'm not sure if transfers, the summer we've had is kind of a critique for Ten Hag so far.
For me, I look at Man U's transfers and I just see bare transfers, a lot of money spent, and just not much progression.
Fair.
Like, I look like, go through them, like, Højlund is a bare exciting transfer for me. I proper rate that.
Someone said Arian Darwin Núñez in one of my groups.
No, he's got quality. He's actually got quality. I like him. But like, I like Højlund, and then you got Anthony. No matter how you want to break it down, there's not 90 M's there.
It's not enough, no.
Not 90 M's there.
Can we pull that one out for a sec? Some shouts age like fine wine. Me and Dan spoke about this before we started recording. And some shouts, or let's say some ones to watch, age like vinegar.
Malt vinegar.
Anthony was a past one to watch an armchair gaffer.
Claim him.
But when he was at Ajax, SB said he was a one to watch.
Yes, SB said
and
this.
he's rocked up here in the Premier League for 90 M's.
So we need to question SB's credentials, because this is one of your ones to watch.
My talent ID is quite good. It's just nicked a 90 mil move.
But listen.
That's money ID, not talent ID.
Let me get this off my chest, because I was going ham about ETH the other day, and people was making me
Ethereum.
People was making me feel like I'm a hater, and now we're here, and the whole world.
Tell the world what you were saying.
The whole world is having a look at ETH.
What were you saying, Scott?
But going back, I'm going through the signings. I'm saying Højlund, that is like a decent signing. Anthony, Mount. Me personally, I don't really know why he needs to be at Man U wearing the number 7, but I think he's a decent footballer. So whatever, he'll probably make some sense. Lisandro Martinez, I think he's decent, but I wouldn't.
Had a shocking start to the season, by the way.
Yeah, he's not looking like he's.
We'll whisper that.
He's not. I'm not seeing him kicking on. I ain't seen that yet. Then you got Malacia, who's
not good.
There's an illusion as well. Like, Malacia's not 19.
He is.
No. He's a big man. He's like 23.
No, he can't be. He's 19.
Is he 23 or 24?
I'm going to say he's 19.
We'll fact check it. But yeah, he's injured. He's out injured at the minute. But he kind of got Luke Shaw playing again.
Like, he's
24 years old.
19.
Then you got the 3 goalkeepers he signed. You can't really get onto him about, like,
few of them are there to be flipping, just to
back
play
up goalies,
in training.
That's cool. And then Onana, I do proper like that signing, because I proper like. So, but I look at it and I'm like, it's all right. A lot of money's been spent, not really seeing the progression for me. And then you start to piece together the other stuff, man. There's little bits of inconsistencies, man.
When you compare that, when you say progression, what are you comparing it to?
Not Arteta, because he had
Arteta
had 4 or 5 years.
It's better than
Arteta hasn't been there for 5 years.
How many years has Arteta?
I can answer your question if you want.
Yeah, go on.
He hasn't been there for 5 years.
To have his
yet.
actual team, Arteta, 4 years.
Scorch is saying he hasn't seen the progression, but I'm asking, what is he marking it?
So for me, like, you look at, like, say, Eddie Howe, like, he goes in at New. Fair enough, you went.
Oh, okay, you're doing it away from Man United.
Yeah, like, it's not like we're not. I can't just. It's not. Oh, like, let me have a look at, like, Manchester United. No, you're a football manager, and I'm gonna judge you the same way I judge all the other football managers. How much peas you spent, how much impact you have, how much influence you got. That's it. Like, yes.
Another example, at Arsenal, because I've got a key now on Arsenal, being an Arsenal fan. Arteta came in and he identified the poison. He said that this is the poison right here.
He tried to work with the poison.
Tried to work with the poison, and he said, "No, this is the poison."
He got poison,
and
that poison won him his silverware as well. That's what's
he realized that,
like Ten Hag.
I realized that Ozil. I love Ozil, but he said that Ozil needs to go, Aubameyang needs to go, Lacazette needs to go. He said that these players must go.
How long did it take him to get rid of them?
Not until now, basically.
I don't think it took him 12 months.
But what I'm saying is, is that you need to identify the poison, one by one, they need to go. I'm not the biggest fan of Rashford or Bruno. and despite my allegiances to Real Madrid, I'm now no longer the biggest fan of Casemiro. But Ten Hag seems to be sticking by these people no matter what, and that
Hasn't he gotten rid of poison though? Like one being
Ronaldo
that sat down with
and
Piers
but
Morgan.
But if you ask me,
Is that not getting rid of poison?
If you ask me,
You're being fair.
if you ask me, thank you. Yeah, that was an easy move to make because Ronaldo.
Just having the best, the world's most famous player.
As I was saying,
at your team.
if you ask
It's
me,
easy.
if you ask me, that was an easy move to make because of the interview. Yeah, Ronaldo pretty much after the interview,
Ronaldo kinda left.
Yeah, there was no coming back after that. Yeah, if you ask me, like, could you envision after the interview
You already
Ronaldo coming back?
jettisoned him like by putting him on the bench.
Yeah. But then,
2 months
but then
previous.
after that interview, could you imagine Ronaldo coming back to Manchester United?
No,
Directive.
of course not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Maguire, captain's armband, playing every week. He's dropped him. Isn't that getting rid of poison?
No, it's not. Arteta got rid of it. Like you leave. We're not gonna sell you. Just go. Yeah.
No, but
By the way, my
windows
thing as
to
well,
do that.
my thing as well on Ten Hag is not based on other managers. Like I'm looking at Ten Hag. I'm just saying, like
Seven Hag.
My thing is not about
You
like.
just compared him to Eddie Howe.
No, you asked me to.
No, I said yeah. So you
You,
said
I'm saying
said
to you,
there's no
my
progress.
opinions on Ten Hag
Uh-huh.
are not based upon like what Arteta's done. For instance, you asked
Okay.
me to compare, and I just gave you.
No,
a
I see. Yeah,
comparison.
what is? You said there's been no progress. He's got United back in the Champions League.
Yeah. Yes.
Guys,
yes.
we've been talking about
But it
Manchester
doesn't.
United
But,
for half an hour.
yeah, because it's a big deal. And guess what? Him getting. Do you know how you know? Yeah.
So is that progress?
No. Do you know why?
It's
they,
not
do you-
getting
no,
United back into Champions League and improving their points is not progress.
After our worst
mental
season
shout.
ever in
No, because
Premier League history.
I can explain why.
Uh-huh.
This is why. Yeah, Ten Hag got Manchester United back in the top 4 in the Champions League, won the League Cup trophy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Brighton come to the theatre of dreams and they're not playing March, they're not playing Estepinian, they're not playing Ferguson, they're not playing Gilmore, who's been playing for them this
Yeah.
season. There's more, but I can't remember. But they got as many people missing through whatever different reasons. In CISO, they got as many players. That's half the outfield first team. They got as many people missing from their first team as Manchester United. When they rock up to the theatre of dreams,
Yeah.
if there was progress, everybody would have had Manchester United on their slip. Nobody did. Nobody in their right
SB
mind.
did.
Nobody in their right mind thought that, oh yeah, Man U's going to get the dub today. Bearing in mind where Brighton finished and Man U finished last season. So for me, there's no tangible progress. There's
Isolation score.
no, that's not isolation. No, to me, that's not isolation. That's the facts of what. Like when Manchester United go into their next reasonably difficult game, I don't think I'm going to sit here and think to myself, man, you are going to do it. That for me will be progress. For me, progress is thinking when you buck a particular team, a decent team, what's the results going to be? Why are we pointing to last season?
Such a like you can actually just measure progress, points, qualifying for tournaments that are reserved for elite teams. He's done both.
Yeah, I don't.
But now you're saying will Man United win against a big team? Like
Yeah, because
there's a metric you can actually measure.
I can continue. Yeah, because I think he's going to lose enough of those games. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
Or not even I think he's going to lose. I don't feel confident, that he's going to win enough of those games to be back in the same place at the end of the season. So for me, that isn't progress. Yeah, I'm going to look mad. I'm going to look mad saying it now because we're not at the end of the season. But when we do come to the end of the season, if he's not in the top 4, if he isn't in the mix for trophies, then I would have been right in saying, I don't see the progress. But obviously, I'm gonna look stupid now because he got in the top 3 last season.
Yeah.
But the reality is none of us felt like Man U was gonna do something against Brighton this week.
Nobody.
And for me, we could point to last season as do you think this team's kicked on? Or I can look and say, do I think Man U are gonna do it against Arsenal? Do I think Man U are gonna do it against Brighton? Do I think Man U are going to do it against Bayern Munich midweek? I don't.
And so you're measuring it from
which games I think that Man U will win this season.
You're
yes.
measuring it from this summer to now, September, as opposed to measuring it from when he signed to now.
No, I will say...
Which is where we're totally off.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, if you want. If you want to frame it like that, I'll say yeah. Like, if you want me to
That's clearly what it is.
if you want me to include last season, me personally, I don't ignore stuff like having Manchester United having a mental away from home record.
Awful.
Like that is like, for me, because you glitched it into the top. I'm not doing it. We don't need to look at Chelsea went through this, Liverpool went through that.
No,
Tottenham, we don't need to do all of that. But actually, just looking at Man U themselves. Played some inconsistent style of football. The way that the games got lost as well. There's losing. It's a tricky game. Luck went against us. Luck went against us. There's all of that, yeah. And then there's the way that Man U threw in the towel.
There's pummeling.
And I'm seeing more of that this season already. And for me, the fact that I can see any of that is a clear lack of progress. Like, how could there be progress and you still got that happening? Because that's happening.
Some of the same players are still in the squad. Like, I don't expect a whole team and squad to change mentality and change playing in 1 year. Like, I don't know what magician people think Ten Hag is.
I don't think.
Like, what do you think he is? That to come in 12 months and change everything, eradicate everything, all the problems.
I don't think
after our worst season in Premier League history, he's going to come in and eradicate every single problem in 12 months.
No, I don't think he can eradicate all problems.
And then everything, we're just going to progress. So we had one season, and then in the next season, we've got to push on now and have a title challenge.
No, I'm not saying you need to push on and have a title challenge. I'm not saying he needs to eradicate all problems. What I'm saying is
don't concede 6 goals in 2 games.
Dan is asking me about progress, and I'm answering man's question about progress. I don't.
And we disagree.
I don't see the can you man let me know what progress you man are seeing?
Literally, the butcher.
They're getting into Champions League.
Today, I'm saying.
No, but then I'm viewing his
And I'm
whole
not basing
tenure.
it around the result.
I'm not doing it from August to now. I'm doing it across his whole tenure.
Okay. Yeah.
Guys, that was a little bit.
No, but what's the progress? I'm saying do it across the whole joint. The whole from August till now. What's the progress?
Which August? The August just.
No. From the start of his when he came in early and said, "Guys, I'm coming in early." What is it? What is the progress that you've seen?
We were defensively more sound. Yeah,
fair play.
Martinez and Varane had a bit of a partnership. Wan-Bissaka
at home
has looked better. Shaw has looked okay in part. Casemiro last year we were talking about. He's the difference. You can actually see what he brings. Like Rashford scored 30. There's progress there. To deny it is insane.
Yes, for me that's all pretty just normal, man. Me, I might be mad.
It's insanity. Like.
No. For me, Casemiro coming in and being sick, but then you can't really be sure that you're going to do Brighton.
Brighton are a good team.
I know, but I'm looking for progress on a team that finished third.
I get it.
You get it? Like, we're saying that the team finished third, and there weren't any.
There's lots of factors to it. There's lots of factors, but I hear your point. And if you want to judge,
bro, I just think this geezer Ten Hag, is cutting through. He's cutting. Do you know why I'm on him? This is why I'm on him, because he's a rat, bro. He's a rat. And he's a coward as well. He's a coward as well. He's a super coward, bro. You know why? He's not bold with his football. Like, you've come in on as all this 10 ball myth, Ajax football myth, talking about flipping the dope team that he had. Myth, because I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing similar football to what got Jose sacked, what got LVG sacked, what got Ole sacked, what made man laugh at Ragnick. I'm seeing similar stuff. But because we lack 10,
because he's still got the same players there.
Calm, but he didn't. You see them other managers, they didn't get them excuses. None of them.
What do you mean?
They got sacked.
They did get sacked, and then what did they all say after? What did they look at Man United now?
Cool, and they
didn't get sacked in a year. Yeah, like they eventually get sacked. If it's not good enough, and you believe that this will probably happen.
Are you not just
so if Ten Hag goes and a new manager comes in? Do you think that it's just going to magically change?
I don't know.
Or do you think the same thing's going to reoccur?
Probably some.
I believe the same thing, because the poisons will still be there.
But you're just here saying it's Ten Hag.
No, no. Just
so
stop.
Can't just
no,
be
you lot. No, you lot keep doing this. You lot keep doing this. You lot keep trying to make me look like I'm mad, like I'm attacking.
No, you lot just disagree with you. It's not. Yeah, you're trying to make.
No, you lot are doing this. You lot are doing this absolute thing. I'm just saying Ten Hag in isolation. I'm not talking about all of Man U's problems or the Glazers or this, and I'm not talking about none of that. I'm poison, all of that. I'm just talking about the gaffer, just the gaffer, and I think the gaffer. Don't really need to be there. I'm not saying sack him, but I'm saying he at the moment I think he's doing very well to be Manchester United's manager, You see, when he cuts from Man U, I don't know where he goes. Where does he go? What top jobs is he gonna get next?
Easy.
This is a big turn.
Easy.
This is a big turn.
Ajax, Feyenoord, FC Twente.
What job is he gonna get next?
I'm telling you, Heerenveen.
Sociedad.
VVV, Venlo.
Yeah, V.
Bro,
Van
this-
Dijk,
Some
Venlo.
statements have been made in
No,
this
I just
last
want
thing.
guys to know-
I need the gaffers to start speaking in the comments because
Guys.
Scorch is trying to make me look mad. He says I'm trying to make him look mad.
No,
You
no,
lot- you lot decide.
I'm anti. See
You
Ten
lot
Hag.
decide.
I'm anti Ten Hag.
won't even
Like
be
I
this
think.
thing.
See right now, this guy is getting a bussage being at Man U. He doesn't. You see this guy. He's as certy right now in the job as Ole in terms of who's gonna win the next game. Yeah, because you see Ole. Ole can get a result at PSG. Ole can beat Man City.
Yeah.
Ole can beat Arsenal. He can do all of that. I don't know Ten Hag can. He might do, just like Ole might do.
He did both last season, Scorch.
Cool.
I won a trophy.
Make him do it again this
Oli
season.
never done.
Guys, before we move on, there were two teams playing in this game.
Yeah.
Scorch, by the way, we really appreciate that impassioned.
Please.
No, because I hate this guy trying to make the little black boy.
This guy was one of the
look
biggest
mad.
fans of him, you know.
Yeah, and guess what? You lost me, 10.
Well,
you lost me.
Don't
You
even
lost
rate
me.
Sancho.
I know.
How much
He's
have
on
we
both
been-
of them.
How much have we been dissing
He's on
Sancho
both of
on
them.
the pod?
No.
Sancho's on
He's got
this
no
much
horse in
money.
this race. He hates
He's not
both.
doing anything. He's just a waste of talent.
Well, remember, guys.
Sancho. And now we're feeling sorry for Sancho.
We do thrive with
Because
negativity.
Sancho's
Why? 'Cause he's black?
Yes,
It's not enough for
that's
me,
the
man.
truth. Because you lot wanted this on Sancho.
It's not enough for me, man.
Where's,
sorry, man.
Where's Sancho going
We're gonna-
after Man United?
Saucy, he's gonna be with Ten Hag at this rate.
Aye.
Yeah, it's got to be with Ten Hag.
Sausage,
Yeah.
Guys, there were two
Alright,
teams in this match. We're gonna leave it very brief because we've done
Yeah, this
nearly
unbelievable,
40 minutes
unprecedented.
on one topic. Brighton, a good
Sorry,
team, yeah.
I hate Ten Hag.
It's cool,
I
man.
hate him. Sorry, man.
Not loads to talk about.
There's been loads of games.
Yeah, Brighton, unbelievable team. 6 changes. De Zerbi, he said he didn't expect United to come out like that in the first 20 minutes with the little diamond shape.
Diamande.
And guess what he did? He adapted.
He adapted.
Shout out to management. Shout out to coaching. Shout out to Danny Welbeck. Why? Like this.
Why does he hate you lot?
Why does he hate United?
LVG did it.
He hates
LVG started it. He said
absolutely hates
LVG said he's not good enough to play for Man United.
Pascal Gross.
Took it personally, like Jordan.
You actually
He
said
only scores against Man United.
He said, SB said, it's going to try and drop a masterclass.
Yeah.
He's jarring, and
all the time.
when he hits it against United, it's always
When I saw
so
Brighton,
true.
I was like, Brighton,
Yeah.
injuries.
Where did they finish this season, Brighton? Europa League again?
Could they is this weird if I do that? Could they tickle champions?
No, that's not weird. That's not weird. This is the Lava podcast. That's cool. Yeah, this is the pause cast.
They might
Whoa,
tickle.
he's
They
going
might
back again
tickle
with it.
champions.
This is wild, but yeah, no. Let's move quickly away
Sorry,
from.
I just want to say as well, do you remember the very first game? And we had a chat. And we was like, we saw the
Brighton
presser.
at Anfield.
No, sorry, the second game, bro. We just clocked from his presser how he was
He's
talking.
him, as the young boys say.
It was like-
He's him.
He's not. He doesn't. It was like Klopp, and he was just not really
Bothered.
respecting guys.
No, not one bit. Yeah, he seemed like he's going all the way to the top. That Brighton team is crazy. Let's see how they get on with playing 2 games a week. See if you're still still so bright then. Brighton.
Can I just say,
Season ain't started.
with regards to Brighton playing 2 games a week, they did just make 5 changes. 6 changes. So yeah, guys, we're gonna keep it moving and touch on Chelsea.
Oh God!
Guys-
This will be quick.
Yeah, we'll touch on Chelsea. What I like now about Chelsea, I'm seeing progress. We're just talking about progress at Manchester United. I'm seeing progress at Chelsea because at least now they've found their level. There was no difference between Chelsea and Bournemouth today.
0-0 draw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
had
the
to-
vitality.
Which is a good sign for Bournemouth.
We was
Happens.
watching the match and I'm watching. I'm thinking, this doesn't look like a Chelsea and Bournemouth match. This looks like Crystal Palace versus maybe like a Fulham. or
Yeah,
Palace Fulham.
Palace Fulham for sure. Palace Brighton.
Yeah,
The
but
old
the-
Palace
The old-
Brighton.
the old joint, the old
something. They
joint.
even had the kit like Brighton as well today. Like, did you see
Hey,
it?
yeah. Nike as well, bro.
Bad time.
What do we make of it? Yeah, there's only 2 players in the starting lineup who are over 25.
Is it
Sterling
Poch's
and
fault?
Silva. He needs to step up to the stand. You know, he's doing
Is it his
this.
fault?
We're talking about people that are cutting through.
Yeah,
He's
speak,
doing the- He's
speak.
doing the cut through thing. Like, you've been backed. I'm not sure if you chose any of those signings.
That's what I'm thinking. Did he actually?
You're doing the pensive look as if like you're not in charge of all of this. You're overseeing it, and I know the injuries are crazy for them.
No.
When it's Man United, I'm not hearing about
Okay.
injuries. when Man
I'm gonna
United-
go through their lineup today.
Colwell's had
yeah.
a bad start to the season.
I've got things to say.
He was so much better at Brighton. It's only
Sanchez in goal.
He actually had a good game today.
I like
Colwell-
Sanchez, by the way.
I don't, but he actually had a good game.
He
today.
was claiming also.
Cole at left back, Malo Gusto at right back. I had never heard of him until Chelsea.
Gusto
bought him,
said, came to Chelsea, Reece James. He said, like, I'm here to kind of take his spot, kind of thing.
naturally.
That's Dan's guy.
Who,
But,
Gusto?
but do you know what's funny? No.
Keep talking.
Because this is this is what I love.
He
This is
ended up on the floor today.
He's very fast.
this is
Yeah?
this is what I love.
That's
Yeah,
what I do know about
because
Okay.
we butt players. Yeah, we butt players in. They play in here, whatever, and we like what we see. So we're promoting them.
Yes.
I've seen this player. He's decent. Yeah. But that doesn't mean we're not trying to say like, oh, that's short. Oh, he's done well. We're not trying to say like he should be first team for a Premier League
Team with
top, like,
Champions League and title ambitions, yeah.
so like when that's the case, you're not thinking, oh, Malo Gusto, and he's fast, sharp, but
Quality.
quality. I'm not saying he hasn't got quality.
Question mark.
No, he's got, because what it is, he's not on the floor. There's not a lack of quality. Therefore, but
Undecided as to
where is the range?
Scales
Yeah.
sliding, yeah.
But you think
yeah.
Todd's like bantering a bit like?
I had said this in another one of our
A good
football
chuckle.
groups. I said, it's like, football manager, and
pro
they're
clubs.
trying to do something, but I'm not sure what it is.
Pro clubs. You see, when you go pro clubs and 5 of you have dreads,
Oh my lord.
Oh my God.
5 of you might look the same as well. Like,
It's dropping. It's dropping.
Bro, it's like, it's actually that.
You guys kind of gave me some weird looks when I said something about this profile of Chelsea player that's saying doesn't add up.
No, I could see it.
I could
young-
see it. I said from earlier.
Potential, all
I
that
was
stuff.
talking about the hue.
Oh, yeah, shout out to that, man.
No, because they believe in athleticism. Americans.
Yeah, Americans. I was going through the lineup of Chelsea.
Yes, please.
We had Disasi and Thiago Silva centre back. This was a back four, by the way.
Somebody referred to him in a group I'm in as Diasisi.
No, but I can understand that. No, it's not Dia.
Diasisi. But
Yeah.
what it showed me though
clubs.
is that
Because they got the other brother, by the shield.
Yeah, Ben
He's
Lewis,
the
bro.
same.
been
He's the
like-
same guy. They've got the same guys, bro.
Yeah.
They've got
Same
Leslie,
club.
who's just the same guy as the other guy who they had in centre midfield. Who's the other youngster they had? Like,
Oguchukwuku.
Chukwuemi. It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
all,
yeah.
it's just all the same stuff.
Chukwuemeka.
You're
You've
saying
got
it's
Cole
like the
Palmer.
it's like Noah's Ark.
Yeah, Cole. Yeah.
Two of
You've got
everything.
Cole Palmer with Mudueki. It's like the same left foot
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Sterling, Fernandez, Mudryk with a double pivot of Gallagher and Oguchukwuku with Jackson playing up front. People, you don't spend 1.1.
Jackson,
he-
man.
Huff and puff. I'm out.
I'm out.
All any stocks that I bought. I didn't buy loads.
Shum.
I'm cashing out.
I don't.
Huff and puff, man.
I've
That's what I
mentioned
call
this
him.
before, guys. So I looked him up before the Qatar World Cup because I was doing a bit on Senegal.
Nice.
And I saw Nicholas Jackson. What the fuck is this? Like,
It's just a
I
mistake.
thought
yeah.
it was Colombian.
exactly. And the kit as well, yellow. Like, it just
Jackson
threw me
and
off. But I saw early that he's
robust.
I like it. Like he'll make defenders think. He'll make you work. But then in
Make
terms
you
of
think.
like
Make
he's
you
gonna,
think.
He might back in.
All right,
He might roll.
guys,
you.
guys,
Like, he might
it's
take
half
the top, he
time.
might set
Imagine
it.
he's
It's
dribbling
half time,
at you.
Danny.
Oh, shit.
I want you to make that centre back think.
And he's doing that.
When you get the ball, bring it down, make him
Make him
think.
Is he making them scared?
Damn,
I'm not
where's
sure.
he gonna go?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Damn.
Yeah, up to the final third or the execution
are
of the
bad.
shot.
Chelsea's
header, he's
Chelsea's
okay.
starting lineup wasn't like anything to take your breath away, but their
Far
bench,
from after $1 billion spent.
yeah, but their bench was something.
To behold.
Okay, Petrovic, Matt Sen.
Maatsen.
Let me speak.
Yeah, good player.
De
Champion,
Souza,
done well in the
Eugenio,
championship.
Gilchrist, Bergstrom, Matos, Stutter. Just that one more time.
This is
Chil-
Chelsea. This is
Chilwell was
Chelsea.
there as well,
This is Chelsea.
Stutter, Matos.
Why have you
Bergstrom.
started your joker? Why have you started with Stutter verse?
No, I went from the top to bottom.
Send
And I'm
it.
going to the
I
bottom.
know,
Correct.
man, but I don't know who Stutter is, and you're purposely saying his name again, man.
I'll start from the top then. Petrovic, Mattinson, De Souza, Eugenio,
His name's not Madison, man.
Matsen.
I think
You
He's
can't
a good
blame him.
player.
You can't blame him. He's never seen the guy play. Like you don't.
I've never seen him play.
No, he did his thing at Burnley, man. He was cold at Burnley. Like, so good.
And
He should have gone to Burnley.
And Burnley were cold in the championship.
Yeah, he was cold at
And now look at them.
He's had a few runs in
Gilchrist,
the champ.
Bergstrom, Matos, and Stutter.
Stutter.
tough,
This
man.
is Chelsea, guys. Where at the start of the season,
Chelsea gone.
Emiliano Berbatov said that he thinks that Chelsea or United will win the league.
Whoa.
He's just enjoying retirement, man.
Whoa.
You can see it.
Because we're actually in like different types of. I was saying this to Scorch, like Man United, we're in a crisis right now, like, or going into quite a deep crisis. Like, if we don't pick up in the next 2 games, I was like to Scorch, Chelsea on a crisis as well, and it's like
they're in a vortex.
like, this ain't even a crisis.
Infinite
This
Tsukuyomi.
isn't a crisis.
We're used
like,
to it now. Yeah,
This
It's a bit-
is
it's a bit
their level.
bonkers.
It's crazy that
This is actually the level.
that little beef in Ukraine has had implications far
Far
beyond.
wide-reaching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's
Wiped out
crazy.
Chelsea.
crazy.
Like,
It's the butterfly effect.
Yeah,
We're here now.
we're here
seeing
now.
now they're the worst club in London.
Do we think Poch can address their issues?
No.
Going forwards, is he
So-
like someone who you think
He's
can
done.
like turn it around? Who did he have? What, Ricky Lambert?
He looks like his head's gone.
Ricky Lambert back at Southampton. Did he turn him into a monster? Did he turn? Kane's just a killer.
The
Guys,
issue,
Son.
the issue at Chelsea, I said this last season,
Llorente.
is that I said this last week, in fact, I believe, the moment the manager gets it together, decides when he's starting 11 and he subs, more players will be through the door. That's the problem. There are players out on loan. I think they've got like 8 players out on loan. Okay, they're going to sign another 8 players, and this is a fact. Okay, and they're going to sell another 8 players. Okay, that's a turnaround of 24 players. People, make it make sense.
Do you know what? You know what it is? Just this is when I thought, so like last season, new owners came in. They wanted to stamp their
We're here now.
their look on things. You get me? And so they signed a lot of players, and it played out the way it played out. Like it kind of just looked disjointed. Didn't seem fully together. Do you know what I mean? Sweet. And their issue was just scoring goals. Like it wasn't so much like the quality that they had wasn't. They meant they weren't getting like whacked.
They had that on the Tuchel as well. Struggle.
Yeah.
Converting that.
But
Struggle ball.
So then their solution after buying too many players was
But
going to get a new gaffer, and he's going to need new players. So they got him some new players, and they got rid of some of the new players that they got before, but kept some of them, and then just got some new players anyway. And it kind of just looks the same. And you know what is, with Poch, this is what it is, and I can't really feel sorry for him, obviously as a Tottenham fan, but sometimes it's all about the fit. Like Eddie Howe is a good fit. He's an optimistic manager. He has a go. He likes to have a go. He's like some people will call naive, but some people call him exciting.
Used to be shaky defensively, innit? Yeah, with Bournemouth. Going forwards, Josh King, Wilson.
Vibes.
At
Josh
Bournemouth,
King was
the
wavy
defending-
under Eddie
The
Howe.
defending, was it Adams, was it Smith and a couple of them older boys?
And mine, that used to whack it.
Yeah.
But but that fit with Newcastle, where geezers are taking their tops off
You say there's synergy.
in -1, like it fits because he's going to give them a reason to cheer and get warm. Good fit. And I look at Chelsea, and deep down they don't rate you because Chelsea have a total different appreciation of football than Tottenham fans do. So everything that we associate you and your football with, Chelsea fans don't even rate that. Like in terms of identity, they're anti that. Like they don't like that. They don't, whatever it is you represent, they dislike it. However, you're in the dugout now, so they gotta support you, but they don't really like you and they don't really rate you. And then on top of it, you're not hitting the ground running.
Yeah, do you think he's done anything to kind of earn that respect or trust from Chelsea fans so far? Got Sterling playing
Started
well
off
for a
well.
couple of games.
Sterling, wait, Sterling playing well when?
Let's start
Was it
with the
West
first
Ham,
2
everyone was
games.
going crazy.
What were the games?
In the Carabao Cup at
Whi-
home,
which-
Premier League fixture?
Which games?
Luton.
Luton and West Ham.
Pelly Roddick and
They
Panzu.
didn't win the West Ham game, I don't think.
Pelly Roddick and Panzu.
Taif.
How did they get on against West Ham?
They lost.
They lost, but he played well.
Where do we project Luton to be in 2 seasons?
Battling relegation
In
in the championship. In the championship.
Sweet.
In the
Yeah,
championship.
that's fair.
All right. By the way, Sterling's free kick today was bonkers.
Fair
Though.
play.
Yeah, it was a good
Fair
free
play.
kick.
I didn't know he had
Step
that.
up.
Yeah, I don't really have
Podcast.
him down as a set piece, man.
I
At all.
feel for them though. I do actually feel for them.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I don't.
Love for
I
Chelsea.
got no love for
They
Chelsea.
deserve it for the sins, but I feel for them, man. 'Cause
yeah.
they can't see the hole they're going in, man.
They've only scored 5 goals this season. Their fewest after 5 games since 1995, 1996. Shout out to the gaffers.
I've got
if
stat
you
books.
were even born. Go on.
They've won 6 games in 2023.
Jesus
Wait, listen, though. In all competitions.
Whoa.
Listen. In them all competitions, just remember, they beat Luton and AFC Wimbledon. in those 6 games.
So call it 4. 9 months.
But it's cool though because Enzo Fernandez is still one of the best centre mids in the world. Yeah.
Like, I want to say something before we get out of here. Do you know who's doing his thing? And bro, it's got to be
Conrad.
Yo, Conrad, bro.
He's had the armband today.
Yeah, pushing.
Bro, he's playing.
He deserves it.
Bro,
Is that PR from Poch?
no, man. He's
Academy.
He's grabbed it.
Fair.
I've been, you see, from the first game of the season,
fair.
and I've been seeing them. I've been like, raw. Because I didn't really have a high opinion of Conor Gallagher, and it used to really stress me out when I used to see him linked with Tottenham. And then I'm looking at him, I'm like, raw, he's actually, he keeps the ball now. Like, that's for a start. He keeps the ball. He's starting to make decent little passes. He wins the ball back. He gets about the pit. Like, I'm not saying he to me, anybody that says Jordan Henderson's cold,
Gallagher.
it's these type of things. Same sort of stuff. Yeah. Look, he added a little scoop in today. He done a cold little
trying to add
scoopy joint.
Yeah.
It was
Add
wavy.
into the armory. Yeah,
Bro,
I
I'm
see him
having him.
shouting at the ref. That should always be Thiago Silva's, but who am I to
Gallagher
judge?
captain.
Think about the future.
Yeah, I think it's PR, man.
Chilwell,
It's good.
vice captain.
And Scorch, you all know about this. Mauricio Pochettino's last 14 away games as a manager in the Premier League. He hasn't won a game.
He's at the right club. They intertwine. Wow. They intertwine
Wow,
with each
wow,
other
wow.
for records.
Dark
Guys,
times.
let's speed through this because we spent
54 minutes so far.
No, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling that today's pod will be received well.
No, I
That's
know
what
it
it's
will
about.
because
It's been a lot of Man
because United
hate.
lost.
Yeah.
Simple as
Clicks.
that.
And Arsenal won.
Let's move on to and Arsenal won. Let's move on to the Tottenham.
The Tottenham.
Drama at
Prior
the Google Dome.
to Tottenham's 2-1 win over a time wasting Sheffield.
I was on a train. I happened to be on a train yesterday with Sheffield United fans and Spurs fans, and they were actually like people. It got physical at one point, and they were arguing about time wasting.
Yeah,
It was wild.
Spurs fans
12
were
minutes.
saying he was wasting time from the first minute.
What?
Sheffield
Bro, I've
United
never-
saying the ref was against them.
12 minutes.
It's unbelievable.
That's like,
Where
there
12 minutes come from?
there was. Have you guys seen the
Extra time.
post match from the gaffer?
Kicking off.
Which one?
He's saying that the referees aren't at the level required.
Sheffield. So basically, he's saying
Heckingbottom.
that
Him, you know.
happy bottom.
he said essentially that when Sheffield have a goal kick, they have their way of playing. So they
His
set
shout
up
was
to
good,
to
though.
play
It was
like
good.
like this. Yeah, do you hear it, SB?
No, okay.
He said, so we train all week to play like this, okay? Keeper puts the ball down, we play it out. Referee then, did he book the goalkeeper? And he's saying the keeper to hurry up.
At some point,
So
yeah.
now he's saying the keeper,
Yes.
the referee told the manager that basically if you can't play out from the back, just kick it long. He's like, we don't train to kick it long, we train to play out from the back.
Yeah.
And he's saying that
And we got to
referees,
see how Tottenham set up. He said, like, Tottenham adapted,
Yeah.
so then we need to adapt
Exactly,
to that.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
gonna take time.
So he was just basically saying why his goal kicks take 15 to 20 seconds every single time.
yeah. How long are you
What
allowed to
mark?
goal kick? Is there any literature on this?
I think from the
No, that's
from
from
the floor.
Yeah.
I think it's like discretionary,
I thought it was like 10 seconds.
but from the hands, I thought it was
That's
6.
very.
And then I think
That's
it went
muggy
to 10.
for him to say though.
But
like,
from the
play out from
floor,
the back.
I used to know a geezer that used to shout on Sunday.
Disgusting.
Count.
Count it out. Disgusting.
That's some
horrible.
five-side stuff.
Ollie McBurney did a tweet today, and he said not because he got sent off for kicking off. He said not even allowed to speak to referees these days, but certain teams/players allowed to run up to them multiple times in a game with no problems. I don't know emoji.
I don't know emoji. What color was the person?
It was
Yellow?
the universal one, I believe.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a shame. I like to color my emojis randomly. Before the game, Richarlison said he will seek psychological
Sad.
help.
Sad. I got hot. Scorch, you probably battered it away the way you did with Dele Alli.
Yes, yeah.
No time for it.
Yeah, because United is professional football. Not me and you are brethren and I care about what's happening. It's just not my thing.
2023. This is
No, because you know
different.
what it is? I supported you all last season and you gave me, listen to this.
How many goals?
Between the two of us, yeah, this is how the thing works, yeah. You're a footballer, I'm a supporter. You gave me nothing, and I gave you all I could give you.
It's
So
all
forgive
of
me.
me.
This isn't fair.
Loves all of you.
Because do you know what you're gonna do? You're just gonna not play good, and then I'm gonna care more. This is becoming abusive.
Has he not turned the corner? Is this it? Was this game like the moment?
Do you know why I think it wasn't as good a moment as it could have been because it was the equalising goal.
Yeah, he needed. He couldn't let it go.
Absorb it. Oh, yeah, we got to run back. He didn't.
He was trying to work.
It was nearly a Hannibal moment.
Hey, do you know what was bare funny? Like they needed a goal, yeah. So you got all this sick football. Oh, pass the car glue, man. Those inverted fullbacks. All this cool stuff, yeah. And we needed a goal, and they just went straight into the Conte playbook. Perisic corner. He just whipped it on a Mazza. There you go.
There you go. Cheers.
Set piece.
Yeah.
Now we're in it.
But his whip, his corners are
so
very
mental.
dangerous.
It's mental.
So quick question before we continue. Who have Tottenham beat this season?
Not many.
No, but you won 4 games and drawn 1. Like, who have the opponents been?
Officially the best Prem start because I remember Conte had that.
Yes. It's been updated now. His was over 10 games. This is over the 5-game spread.
So you've beaten Sheffield United, Manchester United Sports Directive.
Sport.
Who else have you beat?
That's the one. That's basically the one.
But who else have you? It's a genuine question. I don't have the answers.
Burnley got that house beat as well.
Yeah, Burnley.
Yes, Burnley.
And who else? I'm genuinely asking because I don't know.
Yes, it's Burnley.
So
we drew Brentford. For me, actually, jokes aside,
game,
the Brentford game, I thought, because I was thinking, Brentford, that is Brentford away. They like it.
G-Tech.
At the G-Tech, they do like it. That was looking tricky. We beat Bournemouth because they said we're going to play the same way as you.
Toe.
Yeah. So are you not worried that you haven't really played anyone?
It didn't.
Good.
Yeah. Are you not worried that you haven't played anyone good, or are you confident that this is enough to see you guys, continue your progress up the table?
No, like I'm not deluded. I'm trying to get in Europe this season. Like, this is not, Tottenham are back, man. It's no, bro. We're playing exciting football, and man are confusing exciting football with good football. Like, because we can score goals and keep possession a bit, you lot are ignoring that teams that don't really have much to offer, for the most part, are finding a way to have shots on target every single game. Every game. For me, that's not lost on me. We could have conceded against Bournemouth, but we didn't. And it's, to be fair, the odds of them doing that, they'd have to be killers. But it could happen though. This is the Prem.
There's potential there, yeah.
Keeper looks alright though.
They scored
That's
from
what
a throw-in.
I was just going to say. Vicario's slowly going under the radar. And that's what you want for a keeper.
Yeah,
you don't want to hear him. You don't want his name
shaky
mentioned.
at the start, but he looks
Yeah,
alright.
he's kind of settled and found his feet a bit.
They call him Venom.
It's all just a little bit nauseating, this Spurs thing right now, mate.
If I want a Spurs fan, I'll be like,
mating it off. It's
fun. Lovely for them though.
The end of the game, they run to the wall. It's all a little bit too
Spurs
nice.
fans
I
start
do
the
like it.
season,
It's
they always love the start of
as
the
a United
season.
fan looking at it, I'm like, this is,
And then it
this
gets
is
to
annoying.
February, March, and then
making me sick. Mate.
no, that's not true. That's not true. Because
Normal service resumes.
do you know what we ain't had though? Like,
Go on.
happiness. That's the actual truth. Like, we ain't had
In a while, you mean? Or this is happiness now, isn't it?
Yeah, like we got actual happiness. Like, we actually.
You know, I was happy when Conte was here.
You can
weird though,
bro. Like, you can.
Anytime he
it
used
was
to diss
dirty
Conte,
though, man. It was
anytime
a
he used to
bit
say,
dirty.
"Do you guys really want Conte? He's anti-football." Oh, look, Conte got us in the Champions League. We was doomed and gloomed. La 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 la. He was rating Conte. This is our best start of the season.
Yeah.
He was rating Conte.
No.
He was happy.
It looked a bit weird.
No, listen. That's not the same. Cause you're crap here, and a guy has come and dragged you out the crapness. You don't really care how he's. That's not the same as being happy. Like, raw. I'm looking forward to watching this game, enjoying this game. Like, I'm looking forward to watching. One thing, James Maddison.
I was going to say, seeing James Maddison smirk and smile, just
No.
cheeky chappy.
So this is a real podcast where we don't just say stuff like whatever. James Maddison, Tottenham, you need to get hold of it, because this is not the James Maddison show.
It's going that way.
Yeah, no, it's not though. What you need to do is leave Yves Basuma to do his job, and you just do your job. Like, not, it's like, go here, go there,
Take it
have
off
fun.
him 2 yards away.
There's some games when you do, yeah, cool. But you see, like, in a game like yesterday, you don't really need to go and get it off the centre Arsenal. Go and get in there. Go and get in there and be that number 10. Be that creative guy. You don't need to, like, because what was starting to happen is he's trying to do everything, and then he's trying a bit too hard. But then you see, Basuma. He's doing his job, and then he's giving us a bit more as well. Probably because James
into the box, shot on the left foot.
And let's be real, if James, if you could just be there and wait, you be there and wait rather than force.
Feeling a bit Leicestery.
Yeah, so you know what?
Yeah.
I don't what I don't want is some weird world to come about where we're dipping back into this one man thing. No.
Is this the big scorch? Like, because he's got that 10 shirt as well. I'm not really the biggest number guy, but I'm starting to see what you're saying. It gives you life.
It does.
And Smith Rowe,
he's trying to replicate.
Smith Rowe's still got the Arsenal 10 as well.
Mudryk. Yeah, it's rough. But yeah, good
Shout
Spurs,
out to James
Shout out
Maddison,
Spurs.
man. Yeah, he was getting absolutely caned on the train as well by the Sheffield United fans. They hate him for some reason.
Udogie.
Well done.
Udogie?
You love that one. Look at you. You're chuffed.
Well done.
It's like he's your son.
Well done.
Look at you.
Nah, he's
Well done. He
decent.
went
No, 'cause
away, did his loan. Oh,
Nah, he done
Prem,
alright.
what's it going to be like? You didn't, all right?
Calm.
Well
Nah, he's
done.
good.
Cheers.
I like this.
Thanks for coming. Anyone think that Sheffield United are going to stay up?
Nah.
No. Let's move on, guys. We're gonna move on now to another title contender other than Tottenham. We're gonna
Oh,
go
yeah. What was the ceiling, by the way? Are you starting to believe?
No.
Top four?
Are people around you believing?
Yeah, there's delusion,
The
but I'm not
beliefage.
involved. What I will know when we play Arsenal
And Liverpool.
and Liverpool.
Next
Are
Sunday.
they your next two?
Next Sunday, big drip. Let's go.
Yeah, guys. Before we continue, don't forget that this podcast is available if you listen on Spotify. It's available on YouTube, as is all our
Treat
content,
yourself.
and vice versa. And help us in our battle against Al Gore and his rhythms by liking this video, subscribing if you're not subscribed, and tell a pal, and they might like it, and they can tell a pal, and then we grow, and we can get some big drip.
I'm sorry, but did you not see on when they do the pre-match and they show you like where the positions are?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what Mudryk was doing?
You was it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he done this.
He's different with it.
But
just
yeah,
a
sorry,
rapper, little TikTok
was
rapper.
cold. I thought, sick.
What a
You're
weird
not
guy,
really
man.
doing it under the radar, but
I'd love to have a conversation just to know what he
If you
was
go
on.
Kings Road, he's always there.
Got
Walking on Kings Road.
butterflies on his neck.
Seen
Then
him a
he's
lot.
doing gun fingers.
He's been spotted,
for
so
Sky.
yeah. Kings Road, he's just chilling.
Is
He's
it?
a
bad
Yeah, just-
boy.
doing his own thing.
Go on, man.
Fair play, man.
Would you?
Liverpool seem to have refound their je ne sais quoi.
They're title contenders, no?
We don't know yet.
I don't think anyone's title contenders.
In like ugly style, in like a weird way. Like they shouldn't really be, but they are.
don't let them get confidence.
Fam.
I'm not gonna lie though. Dominic.
Who's one to watch was that?
Szoboszlai. He's making sense.
Who's one to watch was that?
Dominic Szoboszlai.
CSB. That's how you do a one to watch.
Who
Yeah.
these guys I know about, bro?
I want to watch, brother. I'm just saying. So Liverpool right now 3-1 winners against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Gary O'Neill's Wolves is different.
Despite going to go down, no.
They don't
Wolves.
go.
I watched that
Did you
game.
watch it?
And Wolves
Yeah,
are a
they
horrible,
scored
horrible
more.
team.
No,
It should have been like 3-0 up.
They should have
Same
more.
against United. They
They're
don't.
not a horrible
Yeah,
team.
horrible. Cunha.
When the ball
It's
gets
not
in that
Nuno's
final third,
Wolves.
it's horrible.
When they do that thing, when they've got to put it inside the net,
It's horrible.
Someone
C'est
said Cunha
difficile.
should be a box-to-box midfielder.
Bro, he's Jolinton. Big man. He's actually
He didn't hold his box to box
Jolinton. Jolinton, bro.
Yeah,
literally.
and get Eddie Howe down to the Molyneux,
Yeah.
and he will change Cunha's life. Yeah.
So yeah, I was convinced that Liverpool had lost whatever hope they had of see that thing they had.
being good.
Yeah, like
want that
because
old thing
they're no
back.
longer special right now. Liverpool are just a good team, but they're not special.
No.
Robertson isn't Robertsoning,
200 Prem appearances yesterday.
and a goal as well.
Did you see that goal?
Lovely.
That goal was so that goal.
Salah turning into a
Call center
generous player.
worker. He works in a call center. Hello, how may I
He's
assist
trying
you?
not to be selfish. He's trying not to be
Is
selfish
he
anymore. It's a
fighting
bit-
the allegations.
Has he
He's
lost
given
his
up.
legs or something?
Oh, it's just that's all. But he's so good that him giving up still
It's good for
provides
you,
contributions. Yeah. He doesn't when he got subbed off.
I don't even know if he's gonna play like good in the game,
You don't know.
but I know
Some output.
he's going to get
Leaving
a
with
goal. Or
something.
he's leaving with something.
I think 10 in a row,
He's leaving.
goal or assists.
and we just shrug it off like it's
with the
crazy.
machine.
So Liverpool are
Assists.
back. What's the consensus amongst us?
By the way, that level of output is what Rashford would need to do for man to kind of say he's sick, if you get what I'm saying.
Conversations, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah,
Are they back? No, they're not back because the level that they got to was winning the Champions League and before that making a final. So I wouldn't say back.
I don't think they'll be. I think the first half let
strong.
me know why they won't be title contenders.
Yeah.
Top four, and they're gonna batter some teams.
Yeah.
And they will get battered. Believe me, they will concede goals.
Few surprise away games, I think.
Yeah,
I think
they'll
at home
concede
they'll be
goals.
alright,
But then no, yesterday was the whole. What do you think about Klopp moaning about the 12:30 kickoffs and that? Is it?
It was a bit of a hoodoo. I think they had like 6 12:30 kickoffs and lost 3, drew 3.
They don't really.
They've had them.
That's
They've
because
had
your
the
team
most-
wasn't good at that time.
They've had the most 12:30s, I think.
No, because asthma pump things, yeah, it doesn't kick in.
But
until
moaning
3:30.
about
Yeah.
players coming back from international duty across the world, you knew where those players were from when you signed them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, come on, bro. You know they had to fly
And then
back
if you
to
get the 3 o'clock
Argentina.
as well, does that make what
Makes a big difference.
2.5 hours different?
Makes a big difference.
Also, as well, you're not talking about the benefits it's giving you for your Champions League fixtures.
So you get 2 hours extra recovery.
That's the same
Champions
thing.
League,
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Oh.
Liverpool.
Europe.
Yeah.
Your next game. Yeah,
Nights.
we're thinking of that old.
Are you
What's the Europa League?
That song is so muggy.
Oi, I'm
Decent.
so happy I don't have to see them commercials just
For
for
a while.
this season anyway.
Yeah, it's a bit wild.
We might be back soon.
We're going to breeze through the rest. of-
McAllister was horrible in the 6. Stopped doing it. He was in Bolivia playing in La Paz, altitude 12,000 feet. He was on an oxygen tube thing. I see them, the Argentina lads doing.
Yeah.
He was disgusting yesterday. And they have a defensive midfielder that they bought. And
Endo?
they didn't play him.
Have you ever done that
Klopp-
altitude thing? Guys, watch.
No, I was just going to say,
I'm scared of that.
Klopp could be holding feelings.
Oh, Japanese, German, Endo,
4-1.
Liverpool.
He could
Four.
maybe not
You lot are
being
tapped.
professional. I don't know. You never.
Or was that
I'm
because
just
of
trying to
the
work it out.
point?
We're just trying to make it make sense.
Yeah.
So Liverpool title contenders, Torture.
I want to say Pedro Neto.
Making a
Pedro
move to
Neto.
Arsenal. He was making Gomez dance. Gomez not a centre back anymore, or not a top centre back anymore.
Not a centre back. Not a
But now he's not a right
Liverpool
back as
guy.
well. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, Pedro Neto was enjoying. But yeah, again, these are what I've started. It's a new these are fun players. Are you delivering
Oh,
the goods though?
guys.
fully? I don't know.
Guys, on the subject of Pedro Neto,
Pedro Neto.
another bleeder from SB. The B in SB is for bleeding. SB, seriously bleeding. Yeah, guys, rattlesnake, seriously bleeding. Is Daniel Podence. Daniel Podence.
Baby
Daniel
Hazard, they
Podence.
called him.
Wait.
is he?
You know his Wolves' top goal scorer last season.
Daniel Podence is on loan back at Olympiacos, where Wolves bought him from. Daniel Podence, seriously
Go
bleeding.
home, Roger.
I like him.
Got the highest goals last season. 8
By-
goals.
by the way,
Could have nicked him.
Fight back.
Eight Nori. Yeah. Is he good?
Oh,
No, but he's fun though.
He's good on the ball.
Fun. Yeah.
He's
fun.
fun. He gets the ball and it starts getting North African.
It's a little
Shum,
bit
shum,
like,
shum, shum.
yeah,
It's like he's got
release it now.
inward knees as well, so it's like
Varane joints.
yeah. It's technical.
He's wavy, man.
Man, shout him up, man.
Shout out everyone as well. Shout out the guys trying to tell me that I'm a see, I told you Huang. I'm gonna say it now. Huang's not that guy, man.
Paying attention, man.
Huang's not that guy.
Fantasy football, man. I need to get
sign
these points, man.
contract.
He's got three goals. But yeah,
Sorry,
let's-
bro.
Hey, by the way, and that goal Robertson, yeah. Sorry, I won't say this. That goal, the defending is so bad.
horrible. I tell you.
Bro, Robertson gets the ball. He passes to Salah, yeah.
right hand side.
He doesn't break stride. He just continues moving
Straight line.
in the same direction at the same pace, and it's like there's like a force field, and then
Force field.
they just pass it to Salah just plays, and he scores with his left foot on the
He's playing
right
out on
hand
the
side.
Yeah.
He might have even had enough time in step.
Yeah, he pushed it past. Yeah. Shout out to that kind of defending, man. Especially when you've gone 1-0 up and want to throw it all away.
Literally.
Wolves, be careful.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna dust over City and Arsenal together because there was nothing really exciting. I mean,
nothing too crazy.
City,
Holland missed some sitters. People
Doku.
laughed for a bit.
Doku shot the ball.
Doku
Wait.
Max.
Pep said,
Now this is what
Keep
a real left
talking.
winger is.
yes. Yeah. Pep.
He was
What
bred
a real winger is.
that he lacks now, supposedly.
Yeah.
He usually takes the winger out of the winger.
Yeah.
But now he's here for the
People saying he's sending shots at
Dude
Jack
was
Grealish.
going crazy though. Sufal was in Souffle.
Souffle.
Soufal. Yeah.
What happened though, innit? I've seen him get roasted up by a bag of man.
Do that again.
I don't know what souffle is.
No, I thought that was the sound of Doku. Doku just
No, that was a souffle.
going past him. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a souffle.
But Pep. Some people say he was sending shots. I don't know. But yeah, he was saying that this is kind of like what real wingers are back.
Yeah. Also,
He's a real punk.
He started so
Big
happy.
punk.
but guys, also, have you seen the picture of Lucas Paqueta giving Pep a hug?
Oh.
Trying to get a
Yeah,
move.
so
See-
like
see you
mid game
soon.
or right before the game,
Sneaky.
he's just gone over
See you soon.
and said, "Hey, papi." Pause.
Oh my god.
Like, no, honestly, the picture says, "Hey, papi," and he gives him a hug. It's like, I've got it on my phone actually. Funny
Saved
enough.
it. That's crazy.
Funny enough. See, that's the picture. Look, this is the picture.
Skinning
Look,
out.
That was mid game.
Hey, papi.
Yeah.
Skinning out. That's not cool, man.
Yeah, so
You know
City-
what that hug looks like? It looks like I know.
worry.
I know.
Just wait.
I know.
Head in the bosom, yeah.
When, papi? Soon.
They haven't got a massive squad, you
We're
know.
gonna be together soon. City.
Had two
But
keepers
they've
on the
got-
bench yesterday.
they've got-
That was a bit weird.
The right amount.
Yeah,
They
we've
got
got
us
Kyle
on the
Walker.
pitch.
They don't-
Just,
yeah,
yeah, all that matters.
We've got
Keep
Kyle
same
Walker.
11 on and
Can we chat about Moyes though? Moyes, man. I like what you're doing, Moyes, man.
Haven't it?
Moise Kean.
Do you know what? One of the
Moisey.
underrated signings, and it won't be liked on the panel.
James Prowse.
Yes, sir.
No.
No.
It will be
No,
like.
my bad.
It will be like.
Any-
It will
my
be
bad.
like.
Any apolo-
No, it
no,
would be
no,
like.
no,
It would be
I'm
like.
not gonna
What
do
do you mean? It won't
he
be
was a
like.
match
It
made
would be
in
like.
heaven.
No,
Yeah,
can
it
I
makes
give you
sense.
can I give you my rationale?
Headers.
Because this is what it is, yeah. So a man, everyone started paging me, yeah, because he scored. And I was like, no. It's not that I think James Ward-Prowse is a bad player. It's when you're talking to me about James Ward-Prowse coming to Tottenham to kick Tottenham onto the next level,
No bueno.
no, sir. No, thank you. Yeah. However, James Ward-Prowse, West Ham, the fit, perfect.
in the
Just like Harry Maguire, West Ham, the fit,
Perfect.
cash money.
You saying
money,
flipping
baby.
like we get altered and the drop of the trousers is
Yeah, man. You either undo the you could get an extra inch,
open it out. Yeah.
or you might have to go. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, City are doing a reverse City by starting the season good.
Yeah. So for Arsenal fans, it may be they
Yeah.
might fall off this year.
And Arsenal are doing opposite what they done last season and starting. They're winning games, but
Machine.
they're not
Middling,
looking.
yeah.
Yeah,
Do
they're
you think-
middling.
Shout out Henny,
Have you guys
machine.
progressed?
I'll say Arsenal's progressed. Today I looked at the Arsenal bench, and like everyone on the bench was a player who could start. If you ask me,
Raya coming in for Ramsdale,
makes perfect sense.
Vieira for Havertz.
Yeah,
we
makes
happy with
perfect
those?
sense.
I
Yeah.
thought it's about time.
Why
Makes
does
perfect
like
sense.
Raya like I'm not like
Say it.
Raya Ramsdale? It's like okay.
Flip a coin.
Wait,
That's exactly how I
Ryan's
feel.
passing though.
Yeah, but the thing
It's
is,
10
the
times
Raya
better
thing
than
for me, yeah,
Ramsdale's, but
I
I
feel
don't know about
like
keeping.
Arteta's looked at the fixture list and said, "Hey, we got a Champions League game on Wednesday.
Hey, puppy.
I'm gonna play Ramsdale, so this is a perfect chance to play Raya.
Test.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play Raya now. I'm gonna play Ramsdale.
Against these bums who can't score.
can't
to save
shoot.
their lives.
Also as well, shout out all you nerds saying, oh, he's rested. Shut up, man. Shut up.
Shush.
No one talked to me about any goalkeeper ever resting. Shut up, man.
5
Ever,
games into the
ever.
season.
Shut up, man.
After the international break.
Yeah, I don't want to be a hypocrite
Wear
because last year and the year before, I think even this year, I said that United need to be careful when you're playing bad and winning games. Okay, so I don't want to be blind to my own team and
That's
say
why I asked you, do you think you're progressing? Because obviously last year you was playing well and winning games.
and this year
You're not
we're not
playing
playing
as
so
well.
well. There's been
I
a lot
don't
of
think
thinking.
you're. I don't
Play
think
bad.
No, I don't think it's playing bad. I think you're playing safe.
The
It's like
football's-
and you know what the difference is as well. It's sustainable.
Yeah, but I'd say the big difference is the fact that our injury room, the middle of the park, is somebody completely different to how we used to play.
Boy,
So
Declan Rice, yeah.
Quality.
I saw him lose the ball, blinked, and he had it back.
yeah.
Quite quick.
Yeah, and strong as well. I saw someone trying to fizz him saying, "Nope, it's one of those black people at Everton." You know they got like 3 black people.
that many
Yeah,
Poch
one of
blacks.
those 3.
That's why the synergy.
Yeah. But
Relegation.
for me, I'd say Arsenal's performances have just been down to Declan Rice adjusting to the team. It's as simple
Do you
as
know
that.
what? Do you know what is for every pass here that I see Declan Rice either doesn't see or refuses to make here, he does other things that maybe other guys didn't do, and that in the grand scheme of the 38 games, that might be the difference.
Yeah, I remember about 4 years ago, City signed this player. It wasn't very good.
Rodri.
His name was Rodrigo, and he wasn't very good. Then he is now Rodri, and now look at him. First season wasn't great. He was finding his feet, and the rest is history, as they say. So
I think Declan Rice is on Rodri's level.
Are you leaning towards?
No, I'm just saying he's gonna, once he embeds the team and stamps his authority on the team, because right now
sky's the limit.
Yeah, right now he doesn't want to rock the boat. You know, I'm here, lads. Come on, I know 100 mil, but I'm still one of the lads. You know, just let me just play our ball.
Pretending.
Yeah,
it's like those kids that have rich parents.
Exactly. Yeah,
Scoffing their shit.
But then, but next season,
the corner, drop me off.
Once he's got his
freaks.
Once he's got his Champions League appearances, how much you really get this season? Like 8, maybe 10 Champions League appearances.
8 minimum.
Yeah, and then next year, you know, it'd be like, I'm here now after the Euros as well,
bro. Yeah. Big
and then next year we'll see Declan Rice really stamp his Rice.
I'm seeing Partey might be going in
January. I don't believe any of this stuff because it's like people were saying before that I'll take one step with Partey and Partey's now not sure of his place in the team.
Saudi and all that stuff.
You'd
be crazy to
get rid of Thomas Partey.
Not mid-season.
This season especially.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Silly. Trossard, shout out to him, man. Take your chances. When you're giving them, take your chances. I've seen too many players in life. Come on, get your chance. You're moaning. You're releasing stuff. You're talking to the press, crying. He got his chance. Well done. Thanks for coming.
That's what you should do.
That's
what you should do, you know.
No notes app.
No notes apps on Twitter.
Didn't pin.
You're not playing.
There was an offside early in the game where a Everton player played the ball back inadvertently.
Decent standard referee.
Deflection off.
So
I didn't actually. It was so bonkers.
No, it wasn't deflection. So basically, if a defender plays the ball back to the goalkeeper, it can be intercepted by a player who's offside. However, if the ball isn't an intentional pass backwards, then you can be offside.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying with what happened, I was like,
they were talking, but I was like, I'm not. This is above my pay grade.
Yeah, I just didn't know.
I didn't know.
But it felt bumpish though.
Little bit.
It did feel a bit.
Actually,
it was offside.
Martinelli injury. We worried about that?
I think you should be.
It looked a bit weird. They were doing like a knee test.
Him and Odegaard have looked your best
The
players.
physio was doing like a knee test.
Yeah,
Martinelli.
Yeah,
you know
I
what?
was like, and he's
Martinelli is a player that I need to play every minute of every game.
Finish for the disallowed goal.
Yeah.
Jesus,
because you know what it is, even if he's not playing good or anything, his threat of his pace in behind is danger.
Yeah, exactly.
Determination.
And he's going to take you to the byline.
But fortunately,
9 times out of 10.
Fortunately, Arsenal got options. Like it won't be the same. Yeah, it'll be something different. And so there's options now.
Do you know what? Do you know what? No.
Yeah, you have got options.
I'll tell you what I like as well. What I actually don't like because I'm not an Arsenal fan, but it's a bit annoying actually that like we could all see it, bro. We can all see Kai Havertz. See, just like Mason Mount. See the way I've said bare things about Kai Havertz as well. But the only difference is he's gone to a team in a better space. So it doesn't really matter. They can be good regardless of you being there.
He might even have more time to be middling, average. Yeah.
No one might before anyone notices. We might be in like
February,
November. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but
doing the calculations
today, it became clear.
No, but that's the perfect thing for him.
You're in Trossard's way.
Yeah, like he come on last 10 minutes against Everton to win Jules.
Yeah, like
Jules.
We'll leave it there for Arsenal and City. Sorry, Arsenal fans, if you want more on Arsenal.
What happens when you're winning? Things are going well.
And
City, what is there to say?
City fan as well. Sorry, bro. Just the one person in Sports City.
Everton.
Thanks for the memories.
If you do
777.
777, you are in. So Everton are in so much trouble. Oh my God.
Some peoples.
Everton was already in the bin. Yeah. In the bin. Shopping in the bin.
Shopping in the bin.
To have dates in the bin. And now you've been purchased by a superior bin. Waste disposal. The new people that have bought Everton, I was watching a video on them the other day. Possibly the worst owners ever in football. It was titled something mad like that, and they were just going through. You know, like you got these multi-club,
networks.
Yeah, they've just made every club worse and just got everyone relegated and bankrupt.
I said at the start of the season, this is the year Everton go down.
Is
You
that like
reckon
the
there's
black
anyone?
version?
But
There's that teams that's worse than Everton.
No, the problem is there's two.
there's two.
them other
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
No, there's
What other
there's
three?
quite a
There's
few.
two.
There's why?
Oh no, there's three.
Why do you lot?
No, hold on. There's Pelly Roddick and Panzu.
Yes,
There's Sheffield.
yes.
Beckenbauer.
And then there's company.
And then there's Company.
Oh, I forgot about that team.
They're no. Do you know what they are? They're that good footballing, not good enough.
It's horrible. They're naive.
That's why.
Swansea.
Yeah.
They're not gonna fuck it out to get the 3 points.
Played away.
We're gonna dust over the other results since we're here.
Villa, they're just been the most exciting team in the Prem.
Villa, yeah, they came. They scored 3 goals in the
Just
last
action packed.
second.
Hope Roy gets well soon. Shout out to
Yeah,
the
shout out to
real,
Roy,
real,
man, 'cause
real
Roy's
Don
actually a real
Gargans
one.
in this thing.
Duran,
Yeah,
goal.
there. Yes,
the volley
Thank you.
on the riser,
yeah. There was a swing though. That was a bit of a swinger.
wild.
Yeah, like no player with any self-respect takes on that shot.
Self-respect.
Yeah,
Edward, anyone?
Nice finish.
yeah. I'm not a fan of his though.
Is he filling the void that Zaha left or?
Was he at PSG?
Edward. No,
Hudson
that's-
Edouard.
is that Celtic?
Oh, was he the Celtic one? I'm thinking about Mateta. Was he at PSG?
No,
Mateta did something mad to Pau Torres. It was another welcome to the Prem.
Wait, I see.
Rolled him down the line.
Oh, down the line. Yeah. I see that.
Be
I did
safe,
see that,
beloved.
You know what is Pal?
Yeah, Power's not.
You're good at football, but you might be a back tree kind of
In a different place.
You see,
Mateta on the byline rolled into him. That's bleak. That's dark places, man.
and you know what is with the bald head as well. it's more
serious
impactful.
business, man.
Bald head and gloves, so he's letting you know he can do a bit as well.
Pushage, get off. Roll it.
Edouard was at PSG.
You're lying.
I'm not joking. I knew it.
Doing what?
What, before Celtic?
Yeah, PSG B, well, the youth team, PSG B, and then the first team, but he never played, and then he went Celtic, and then Palace. Yeah, because I saw a thing on TIFO about all these PSG players that
They got-
Never made-
yeah, and they made like
They're
427
trying
billion.
remedy
Yeah.
that.
And well, Pelly Roddick and Panzu lost 1-0 to Fulham at Craven. Scorcher, what's wrong? What's wrong, Scorcher?
Are they gone already? Are they gone? Yeah.
Pelly Roddick and Panzu are a bad
They
team.
just need to play at Kenilworth a bit, man. Bit more
Scorcher,
Kenilworth.
what's the problem? I don't get what's going on.
They might stand a chance at Kenilworth.
Name in the club, name in the team a player.
I will support.
No, because you know what is no. If you come to the Premier League and you're not being serious, why are we being serious? You're not being serious.
Could you
man.
imagine them in the standing and it just has his name in the standing?
Pelly Roddick and Panzu. Bro, they're gonna rename the stadium. They're gonna rename that road Pelly Roddick and Panzu Lane.
Or you get a wing or a
Something.
stand. Yeah.
Wait, I heard. Did you hear what they were singing? Oh, was it? Wow, there was a team that was singing some mental song. It was like something like "We can see you having a shit," something like that.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that. I can't remember what the song was, but it was. And it's mad because maybe they could.
Maybe they could. And lastly, Newcastle beat Brentford.
Callum Wilson
courtesy
is
of a Dan Walker.
Newcastle's first choice striker. Alexander Isak, sit down for a bit.
Can we?
He's kind of mashing up my fantasy, and I don't really like
He
it.
has his
It's
purple
gone.
patches,
It's
isn't
flipped.
it?
It's flipped. Wilson's back. Like he's showing.
Can we
growth
like
levels.
Can we
Good
take
podcast
time
as well.
in life, because a lot of time a player will come through and have
We
that.
went a bit mad for Alexander.
No, it wasn't us.
No,
it was the footballing world.
community.
Yeah, the community.
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Sports that we talk
Yeah, can we
about,
just
you
take
know,
it easy,
this-
guys?
this
Please.
So I told guys about Dortmund, and
This soccer stuff.
He wasn't that good at
It's
Dortmund.
Wilson's time.
He was
bro.
horrible at
Yeah,
Dortmund. That was
okay.
his big move.
That was the move, innit? Yeah.
yeah.
exactly.
Sociedad,
And then he went
had
to
a good
Sociedad
first
off that.
season, second season.
Was it
he-
AIK to Dortmund
Yeah.
and then Sociedad?
Him and is it
Yeah.
Emre Moore? Maybe I think.
He got Sociedad. He got Sociedad because he was bleeding.
Him and
Yeah, that was the rebounder.
Yeah, that was the rebound, but he done well at that
Bounce
rebound
back, yeah.
and bucked my man at the rebound. as well.
Odegaard.
Odegaard, yeah. And a couple other guys.
Maybe even
Yeah,
Kubo was over.
Januzaj was there.
Yeah,
Wow.
Clubbing,
they had a few
yeah.
little auras of Bisbal.
Oh, yeah, the bad.
Yeah,
He's back already.
Wilson, man, it's your time. Big up yourself.
Does Wilson go to the Euros?
Of course,
Number two.
of course.
It
Number
would
two.
be Tony.
Him and Antonio's podcast is jumping as well. You know.
I like it.
Yeah, man, I got time for
I
it.
got time for Antonio.
He rubs out Antonio as well, man. Yeah, disrespectful, but yeah, shout out to Callum Wilson, man. Stocks are rising again. I didn't get rid of all of them.
I don't think
Shout out
this is his last season of any kind of quality. Because Because no. I'm saying no. Because hear me out.
Why did his face twist up like that? He's like,
because I'm watching.
It's like he was fighting it.
No, because I'm comparing him to other players I've seen in the past. Okay, he's doing okay. Yeah, but his body type, his age, his style.
Antonio.
No, Wilson.
yes, he does.
Oh, Antonio. I'm putting Antonio.
Wilson had a little injury.
Injuries were
joints.
horrible.
Yeah.
And Antonio, like you know what you're getting with Antonio.
No, the Saudis are
robust.
Yeah, black
Wilson's a
bulldozer.
buggers. You know what you're getting with Wilson? Goals and injuries.
For this season, this is his last season.
Shape up.
of anything.
Shape up. Sharp.
Yeah,
He just got a new contract at Newcastle as well. Extension.
Thank you for
Extendo.
3 years. I saw the post. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's done after this.
like
this
Wilson,
season.
man.
Yeah, and he's not going to the World Cup either. He's not scored 8 penalties between now and January,
Stop
February.
hating him in
We're
penalties.
going to think he scored loads of goals. Realize that they all
You know
When
what,
it's
though?
Ivan Toney
He can
scoring
finish, though.
9 penalties or 8 penalties, everyone's like, oh, Tony scored so many
exactly.
goals.
Yeah.
Brentford's
Shout
keeper
out
yesterday.
your boy Brian.
Bueno.
Yeah. They tried to do him dirty yesterday with the penalty thing.
He just gets to it.
They tried to do him dirty, but yeah, he rose again, man. Shout out him. Shout out Flecken in goal. Had an absolute nightmare. Flapping for crosses.
I was gonna say, was you
fouled.
impressed with Flecken?
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Guys, I think that's the end of the show.
Yeah, I think we've.
I want to shout out.
Extendo.
Yeah, no, it's not that much
Like,
longer.
share.
I want to shout out the sponsor of today's show, you supporters, you subscribers, and I want to shout out Jesus Christ, because with the Lord all things are possible.
So we've heard.
And I want to shout out everyone on this podcast, and remember that Allah gives his toughest battles to his stronger soldiers.
Shout out to Dispatches for exposing wrong-uns.
Yes, yeah, I want to make another shout out. I've got no more shout outs, guys. Don't let me speak for so long, guys.
Sorry, apologies.
Guys, we'll see you next week.
Laptop less.
Peace out.